Go to Spokeo.com, type your name. Your address appears, your previous addresses, your relatives, your estimated age, your phone numbers. For $11 a month, anyone can see your full report, employment history, property records, court records, social media profiles associated with your name. You didn't sign up for Spokeo. You didn't consent to be listed there. It just happened as a result of 2 decades of data collection, data sharing, and data brokers buying and selling your personal information across hundreds of companies you've never interacted with. And Spokeo is one of over 300 data broker sites that have a file on you. Data brokers are companies whose entire business model is collecting, aggregating, and selling personal information. They collect from public records, voter registrations, property deeds, court records, business filings. They buy from retail loyalty programs, mobile apps, website registrations, and warranty cards. They purchase data from other data brokers. They run algorithmic inference, combining known data points to derive information you never disclosed. Your income bracket is estimated from your neighborhood, car registration, and spending patterns. Your political affiliation is inferred from donation records and magazine subscriptions. None of this requires your explicit disclosure. The profile builds itself from 1,000 indirect signals. The scale is significant. Axiom, one of the largest data brokers, holds data on over 2 billion people and over 10,000 data points per person. Experian, better known as a credit bureau, also operates a data brokerage arm that sells marketing data to advertisers. LexisNexis sells data to law enforcement and legal professionals. Oracle Data Cloud, Equifax, Workforce Solutions. The same companies managing your credit score are simultaneously operating in a parallel industry where your data is the product. CCPA in California and GDPR in Europe have created opt-out rights that didn't previously exist. In most U.S. states outside California, there are no comprehensive data broker laws. Your data is sold freely. A full audit of your data footprint starts with understanding what's out there. Search your name in quotes on Google. Add your city. Add old addresses in previous cities. Use image search on your profile photos. Check major data broker sites directly. Spokeo, White Pages, Intelius, Been Verified, My Life, Truthfinder, PeopleFinder, Radaris, US Search. Search your email address on Have I Been Pwned, Hibbit.com, which aggregates data breach dumps. Each result in a data breach database shows you which data of yours has been exposed and in what context. Your 2012 email password is probably in one of those dumps, along with your name and registration data from whatever site was breached. Opt-out requests are the manual removal mechanism. Each data broker has its own process. Most require you to navigate to a specific URL, fill out a form, provide identifying information to verify your identity, which feels absurd when they already have it, and wait. Processing times range from a few days to 45 days. Many brokers automatically repopulate your listing from public record sources within months of removal. This is not an error. It's designed behavior. The business model depends on having complete data. Removal is technically available but practically unsustained. You can submit and win the battle. You cannot submit once and win the war. Automated opt-out services reduce the manual burden significantly. Delete Me, Optory, Canary, and PrivacyBee submit removal requests on your behalf across dozens of data brokers and resubmit when profiles repopulate. Costs range from approximately $100 to $200 per year. These services don't cover every broker. The universe of data brokers is large and evolving, but they handle the major ones that your information is most likely to surface on. If you're doing this yourself manually, the National Consumers League publishes opt-out guides for the major brokers. The EFF's Privacy Badger and other resources provide ongoing lists. The work is real and ongoing. Public records are the hardest to address because they're generated by government entities that have a legal obligation to maintain them. Voter registration, property ownership, business licenses, court filings. These are public by design. Some states allow you to opt out of online voter roll publishing. This is worth doing if your state offers it. Property ownership is public in most jurisdictions, but can be obscured by holding real estate in an LLC. Court records can sometimes be sealed or expunged depending on jurisdiction and case type. None of these are simple processes, and they require working within specific legal frameworks. But they're the records that show up first in people search results and warrant addressing if privacy is a priority. Social media contributes more to your data footprint than most people calculate. Every public post, check-in, tagged photo, and profile element is scraped by data brokers, by advertisers, by threat actors. Facebook profile data, even set to private, has been involved in multiple large-scale scraping incidents. LinkedIn's professional information is extensively scraped and sold to recruiting and marketing platforms. Twitter's historical public posts are archived in the Library of Congress and in multiple commercial datasets. Retroactive deletion of old posts is possible through tools like semi-ephemeral for Twitter or manual cleanup. Going forward, posting less personally identifying information, no home location, no schedule patterns, no photos that reveal your physical location is the most sustainable long-term reduction. Data minimization going forward is the most important behavioral change. Every time a website or app asks for information beyond what's needed for the service, you have a choice. Use a secondary email address, not your primary, for signups that don't require your real identity. Use a virtual phone number from Google Voice or MySudo for signups requiring a phone number. Use a PO box or a mail forwarding service for signups requiring a physical address. These aren't complicated countermeasures. They're simple information hygiene habits that prevent new data from being added to the broker ecosystem in the first place. Your data footprint is not a theoretical privacy concern. It's a practical security risk. Social engineering attacks are more effective when the attacker knows your address, your relatives' names, your previous employers, and your phone numbers. Account takeover attacks are more effective when attackers can answer your security questions from public data. Physical safety concerns, stalking, doxing, are more acute when your home address is a paid search away. The data footprint is the foundation. In Part 2, we cover your devices, your accounts, and what you do going forward. If you want to understand how that same public data gets used in active attacks, our video on social engineering shows exactly how attackers weaponize your personal information.